Hello and welcome to another beer clipper video. In this short video I'm going to show you how I go about making my grout mix, which I'm using more often at the moment to make smaller scale terrain and also to texture stone and rock and that sort of stuff. It will be a quick video. I hope you find it useful. If you do, please do let me know in the comments below. Enjoy, and I'll see you again at the end. First thing to say is, when you buy your grout, this here is a bag of grout, sift it through a fine sieve. You'll find it much easier to use and it will be much easier for you to mix and work with. So all I do is I take a metal spoon, get a spoonful, not too much, put it on the sieve and then brush it through with my Mark 1 finger. And that's it. And you can pop a video on YouTube while you're doing this. Maybe you could watch another one of mine and just go through the whole pot, the whole bag, sifting it all, and then you'll end up with a much easier job when you actually come to make your grout. So that is tip number 1, sift your grout. I have sifted all of my grout, as you can see, into this pot. And what I should say, make sure that you get one with a really good seal that's going to keep it totally dry. So the next step is to do the mixing, and then we're done. This is very simple. So how I do this, I take my spoon and I mix equal parts of the grout and this is sand. It's almost dust, to be honest, that I have picked up from my back garden and sifted through the same sieve, and I have a bucket full, as you can see. So I put equal amounts of the grout and the sand in. I then have PVA. This is not what you see. It's been refilled over and over again. It's from a big yellow tub of contractor's PVA. And what I do is I put about the same quantity as well of PVA in. So it's quite a lot of PVA. Now what that does is it breaks up the surface tension, but it also makes it a bit more flexible. So it's slightly less rigid and less tendency for it to break when you've got it on your terrain. With that done, you're then going to put a very small amount of water. You can add more water, but you can't take it out. So literally just the smallest little dribble, as you saw, and then you start mixing. And the point here is, if you can see there, that the grout does not want to go near the water. Look, the water is still there, it's running off it. Now this is absolutely fine. All you need to do is just keep mixing. Do not add more water. Do not think, oh, I need more water, because you really don't. Now, the sand and the PVA will also help this process, so it's easier to mix this when you've got sand and PVA in there than if you were just doing it on its own. So let's get that mixed. And there you are, that's it. That's done. What you can now do is paint that on using an old brush, not a brush that you care about, and you'll get a great result because the grout will be dry very hard, the PVA will give it a little bit of flexibility, and then the small amount of dust will give it a lovely texture. So yeah, I hope that's proven useful, and yeah, let's close this video out. So there you are, that's how I make my grout mix, and as you can see, very easy, just a couple of minutes work and you've got something which you can just paint straight onto your terrain. You can do it in any colour. Grout comes in all sorts of colours, so it can be a really good base. It means you don't have to paint and texture, it all goes in as one. So I make grey and brown and black and all sorts of colours. I've got different colours of the grout. I use this on my build for the Caribbean, so for a beach, if you get some sand colour, it works really well. It's a really good little technique. So has this helped you? Please do let me know in the comments, I'd love to hear, and I will thank you again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and please, as always, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay well.